Hey, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? It's me, Hydra. I'm here again. This time with two players. We've got a mini session today. Hey, players.
Ooh.
Player 1 and player 2. Yeah. So some people have just got life to deal with. I had life a while back, and now they've got life. And two people who don't have lives are here.
Yep.
And stuff, but next week Yoris has life. So for now, though, we have our group in the middle of a sermon being delivered by the one and only Gerard Tufa, who is just in the process of wrapping up one of his typical sermons, I would say. Our Sigurd. Sorry, our Sigmar. Who art in the heavens, hallowed be thy name. My king hath come inside the earth, as he did inside of us. Amen.
Amen. Well, the sermon's sure have changed since I was last. Oh boy. Mumbles.
I'm in my own little pew on my knees praying, but I got earplugs in, so I didn't hear anything you just said.
Wow, takes a sin point. Okay, well, it's fine. It's fine if you want to ignore his sermons. Gerard turns away and goes to tend to a few people that seemingly want to confess.
Oh, how are you holding up, yeoman?
I do not like this temple. There's too much stone.
Yeah, me neither, but you know how it is.
I respect Sigmar, but I do wish we could do these sermons outside.
Well, I prefer the Ryan fights myself. They're more fun.
Yes, not quite so
boring, dry.
Still, it seems to be keeping the nerve of the villagers.
Yeah. It does something.
Tell me, Godbert, have you noticed anything strange with Yala since I returned?
Haven't.
You could do an intuition, I guess? A retrospective intuition?
Yeah, I'm thinking about last sessions, but I can't really remember which one I was in. I'll do an intuition.
I mean, this would be for your interactions with her kind of between sessions more than anything, so I don't think you've really spoken to her that much.
Apparently not.
Yeah. Nothing unusual.
No, well, yeah. I don't know, I'm a bit stuff on my mind lately, so I haven't been really paying attention. Kind of neglected my own duties a bit, shame to say. So, I haven't really noticed anything different. Why you ask? Is she not treating you right?
It is personal, but something is not well.
Well, I'll check in in a later appropriate time. See what I can do about it. Maybe Sigurd knows something about it. He's always nosing around.
Perhaps.
I mean, he's the Lord, so he ought to know what's going on in his town. So.
Yes. You ought to know what is going on outside of it as well.
Yeah. Well, have you heard anything about that? Your hunters. Do you have any news?
We saw an elf some days ago.
Huh.
He led us southwest until we lost him.
Well, that reminds me. You probably know this. Are there any of them stone circles about that we know about? I mean, there's one up at Blue Rock, and there's one between Yettenberg and Bollenhofen, and there's the old one. Aren't they supposed to be sacred to Tal?
Some more than others. I would assume. I confess my knowledge of Reichland is far more local.
And if you don't mind, step over here a bit. I mean, I want to talk to you about something, but I don't want folks to hear it because peculiarities you're probably aware of.
Okay.
And I'd take him by the hand to like an alcove or something.
Sure.
Like,
He leans down on someone that's standing in the way. Move. You're alone.
Boo.
a few nights ago, I've lost track of time. But, Gopper's lost track of time also, so it doesn't really matter. So, a while ago, you were at the Darkstone Ring. You know that people go ogle at the tourists there. And I had sort of a vision, you know. My peculiarities sometimes give me visions of the dead. And, I've seen somebody about it. It's all good, but there were these one group of ghosts fighting another group of ghosts about possession of the stone, and one of the groups was Manon, I think, but the one group, they were Tallites, and they were trying to get they said the ring belongs to us and we need to take it back. Now, I think it will help to lay these souls to rest if you and yours will form some sort of rite at that site, rededicate it to Tal or something.
I have not
Talking to a tree.
heard of such. You can talk to spirits.
Well, more sometimes that talks to me.
Well, if Tal has need of this place, then perhaps I can assist.
Yeah, but be careful though, because there's beastmen about.
There are worse things in the wood than beasts.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Tall and thin, with pointed ears.
Oh, yeah. Oh, those motherfuckers, yeah. Always talking in riddles. Oh, they're shifty sons of bitches.
Yes, and quick. Not quicker than an arrow, but Tell me when you head to this ring.
Yeah, well, we're heading south now first, so. But, yeah. I'll be sure to inform you and we'll tag along.
Very well.
Seagard, you're done yet?
So, yeah, I got up from praying and then went up to the I guess they like I'm guessing there's like a hammer thing above the altar or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I finish off my prayers by touching it and then go and talk to Yarla since she's the only one in here that I recognize.
Wow.
Hmm?
That insult to the Sigmarite priest.
He was in confession. What do you want me?
Well,
You want me to go to confession? Is that what you want me to do?
no, it's fine. I mean, unless you have something to confess about. Yala says, hello. Hello, Sigurd.
How are you doing?
I'm alright. I'm worried about Gilda.
Yeah, that's been weighing on us too, especially Bert. I think his mood is improved from this.
It's not like her to be gone this long. Hope she comes back soon. I have lots of questions for her.
I got nothing on her. Okay.
Oh, I mean, you would know that the common word in town is that Gilda's just left to go somewhere.
Right. Yeah.
Rather than she's been, like, kidnapped by a dark, evil vampire shadow lord. That's fair enough. It's fair enough. Her story checks out, though.
How's Yeoman doing? He still seems like he's chomping at the bit.
Yes, he is still as dedicated as always. He truly believes that the elves are up to no good.
I don't know personally, but I'll wager that there's probably some good, some bad, just like the rest of them. I don't know these elves, but
Perhaps. The bad tends to spread, though, unlike the good.
indeed.
Weeds grow a lot faster than flowers.
Yeah, we've seen that firsthand as I kind of look around the church.
Yes.
There's a lot of people around us, like the ones that we're seeing.
Sure.
I'll like lead her over to my personal area that I have.
Personal bit, the church. Wow.
Huh? Yeah, that's how lords work it, baby.
Okay.
It's just like one of those neon things. It's not like anything fancy or anything.
Sure. What do you need to tell me?
I'm keeping certain things quiet for others, and just kind of stare at her. And then, but I also wanted you to know that I have been trying to keep Yum from the yells for a time being until we figure out what to do. I have an inkling on where they can be, and I understand that there is some shady shit going on, but right now we've got more important things to do in the area.
She sort of pauses for a second and just kind of contemplates clearly very deeply in front of you. If you were to find out, we would likely either need another 20 guard or another lord.
That's why I haven't been saying anything yet. I also don't want him running off and getting himself killed at the moment.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, we already saw how that ended up the first couple times.
There is always the possibility he is right, though.
I have no doubt that he isn't right, but we need to look into something first. And they make me nervous. I'm not gonna lie. They can shoot me faster than I can put a shield up.
Yes, I've heard stories of the woodland folk.
But I've been working on it. I've been working on a plan that doesn't involve just bull rushing in and turning into human pincushions. That's kind of why I'm taking a little more time with it.
Well, that sounds wiser than a frontal assault.
Well, and what do you think our Talite would have preferred? The frontal?
The one where the elves die, I think.
Yeah.
He's not an idiot, despite his thick skull.
I have to go south with Bert to look into something with this undead. When I get back, we'll have to have a round table. I think some of our problems might be stemming from there too.
Yes. Well, and on that news, the crops have been particularly poor as of late.
Have they been good since we took over this place?
For a while, a number of weeks, there was respite, but...
Does it look like it started in this particular area or from a different direction? Or is it all at once?
They were changed by morning, and we only have a small field. I wish we had the acres for me to be more specific.
All right, I promise. As soon as we are done with this investigation, then we'll look into it. We also have to make sure that our troops come back from. I haven't heard anything from them, so I don't know what's going on. But we kind of need Lothar.
Yes, fortunately we have a Myrmidian.
Yeah, so my military advisor's indisposed. And I would like him to be between me and Yeoman when we start discussing this.
I would... From what I've heard of the Tillian religion, it is knowledgeable in tactics and warfare, but once inside a woods, I think it best to appreciate that this is not warfare anymore, it is a hunt. And I would have some faith in Yeoman.
Oh, I do. I just didn't want him running off before we figured out the full yeah, I just don't want to see him done again.
Appreciated. Same goes for me.
Are you okay?
Roll a challenging intuition.
I think she knows what I'm talking about, but nah, I got nothing. I crit fail on that one too. She looks fine. She looks happy.
Yeah, it is hard to read an attractive woman.
She's crazy, old man. Oh, that's creepy.
I am just fine.
All right, we know. Keep an eye on the place for us.
I will.
We do need to deal with the elves. I know this. But we've had a lot of other things going on, and they're coming from the south. And that's not the direction we don't think that they're from.
Far be it from me to tell you how to do your politics. I'll just do what I can to keep us fed.
I have Cody to do the politics.
Fair enough.
I dislike nobles probably more than most.
They're a breed.
They are. Especially the Reikland ones. They are definitely a breed, is what you can call them.
Indeed. Well, I hope you have a nice evening and day, Sigurd.
Yeah, you too, man.
Yana steps outside, or goes to move outside. Godbert, an opening. Sigurd's finally stopped talking to her.
This was at the same time he was talking.
Yeah, lies. Lies. Godbert, now's your chance.
You done there?
Yeah. For now, I guess, yeah.
I mean, I told you to look devout, but you can overdo it.
Yeah, thanks for your lectures. What's up, Bert? What do you need? What are we doing?
Well, I think we need to go to the fun times circle again. And, not for the fun times, but we'll try that thing we did where rat people turned up. I think we need to do that again, but
are rat people going to show up again?
Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's a fun circle, so I doubt it.
Is there any type of riot thing going on right
now? Whereabouts?
I don't know. Is there any type of festivals that... Do I think that stone circle is going to be uninhabited at the time? Right now?
It's pretty much like a year-round fun fest. I mean, they have a big festival every now and again, but the rest of the time you will find Brian's there. But so there's not currently like a mass orgy going on, if that's what you're into. But there's.
So my brain, my thought was, I'm taking him there. I have a feeling he's going to try to do some mumbo jumbo voodoo stuff again.
Mm-hmm.
But with people around. I like how you just have to. All right, that's good. Yeah.
Just
Gerard,
some confessing going on.
You're all legs, Gerard.
They're not his legs.
Yeah, that's his helper priest.
There's stuff. So your expectation at the moment from your role, which is pretty damn good, is that there's not currently a festival, but there would, however, be, given the times, consistent worship.
All right. Yeah, but we're going to go, but we got to be careful because, well, you've lived this long. What do you think?
Yeah, well, we'll just say, I don't know, oh, look, the ritual worked, and I don't know, something like that. I mean, those people are stoned out of their gourd all the time anyway, so who cares?
Yeah, well, what you've been doing has been making me nervous, but we'll see when we get there.
It's all legit. It's Light of Sigmar.
That's what I keep telling myself. Bert, you do know that if you were anyone else in this town, I probably would have strung you up myself.
Yeah.
But I trust you.
You wanna get a blessing before we go?
Well, since we're going there, I'll run to Yala real quick and see if there's anything she wants me to.
Oh, I mean from Gerard.
Yeah, I'll go talk to him, whatever he's doing back there. There's a lot of people going in and out of that room.
Yeah, some funny noises.
Squelch.
Alright. Why don't you go, Yarla just stepped out. Why don't you ask her if there's any offerings or something she wants us to bring there for her?
Yeah. That's a good idea, yeah. Yeah.
Anything can help with her or us.
Yeah. Good idea.
I'll walk up, knock on the door.
All right. Takes a moment or two. Door swings open. Ah, Sigurd. How are you, my lord?
Well, can't complain too much, I suppose. Nothing's attacking the walls. How have you been? Where's your help? Let's say the priest thing.
He is recovering. Oh, wrong accent. He's recovering.
Recovering?
He had a hard night praying. He has taken on a vow of solitude for 7 nights to strengthen his resolve. You should try it. Quite
I
liberating.
wish I had the time. Right now I'm doing Sigmar's work elsewhere. But is that really a fucking thing?
Yeah, it's a thing.
Okay.
It can be a thing. People just, if they think they've sinned or something, they can do all sorts of self-flagellations. Right, well, if I may be of service, then...
I was gonna ask you, do you happen to have a vial or two of any holy water?
Well, I could probably bless some water for you.
That'd be much appreciated. It's with the undead running around, it would probably be very helpful. And who knows what's controlling them.
How much do you want?
I was just thinking like 2 vials, I think.
Alright. It'll take me about 7 minutes, give or take.
Sounds good.
We never know how long it's going to take for Sigmar to answer our prayers, but today I feel strong.
Yeah. That's good. Hope you lend your strength to the ritual. Anything I can help with around? I haven't been in much. Been about everything taken care of.
Your people are terrified, but Sigmar will guide them.
Sigmar will guide them.
And they should be. The dead are not conjured up easily.
No, they're not. Yeah. I will not hold you. I'll be back then to grab those on our way out.
There are people talking, my lord.
Oh, yeah. I would like to hear anything you have for me.
More queries of what would be leading to such a conjuration of dead throughout Reichland. Some fearing it's the end of days, others that another vampire war is coming.
Well, that's what I aim to find out in stone, Gerard. That's what I aim to find out in stone. Unfortunately, I'm sure you are well aware that certain people in positions of power within the fair Reichland less concerned with that and more concerned with feuds. So there's very few of us looking into it, but yeah, it makes me nervous too. There, Dragon. I'm sure I don't get nervous easy.
Well, if you find the fucker who's conjuring up all the deadites,
Well, I'm gonna shove some Sigmar right where the sun don't shine.
right up his arse.
Just as my sister told me. Silver spoon right up the ass.
That'll do it. Make it a big spoon.
Fuck him with a spoon. Maybe a shovel-sized spoon.
I'll be back in 7 minutes.
All right, I'll let you go to. I'll let you go back to Gottbert then while I clean my ears.
I wonder if that holy water is a thimbleful.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of like, aromatherapy. Is it aromatherapy? No, not aromatherapy. The thing where you dilute stuff to make it stronger.
Oh yeah, the homeopathic.
Homeopathy. It's kind of like homeopathy. You mix it with a bit of milk, a bit of water, I don't know, corn flour. Yeah. I mean, the better thing is, Sighard, is that it's sticky, so it sticks to them better.
Good, yeah, it's like napalm. Holy water napalm.
Yeah, exactly. It's much more effective. It's much more effective. And let's move on.
White is much better than clear.
Yeah, indeed. And the water makes it more sticky. And on that note, let's check in with Godbert.
Fuck.
Yeah.
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 It's so hard to play a serious character in this campaign, sir.
That's because you get trolled by every NPC you talk to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
I do. Nah, it's fine. All right.
How's it going, Godbert?
So, you're a lot. Wait up for a second. We're me and Sigurd. Can I trouble you for a bit?
Yes, of course.
Me and Sigurd, we're going up to, rather down to the Circle of Raya near Bogenhofen, and excuse me. Oh. Ooh, sorry.
God, you old
Is everything
man
all right, Godbert?
No, just
you don't have COVID, do you?
No, it's just a cold. I've tested negative, so you know.
Right. Okay.
Several
Some holy water.
So, but we're going down to the circle, and I was wondering if we could maybe relay something for you, or take something for you, or perform something, if anything you need. Or, I mean, probably your colleagues there, I don't know, that know you.
I once knew some of the priests or priestesses there. I'm not exactly sure if it would be appropriate.
Why is that?
It's been a long time. That's all. Perhaps too long.
Maybe we can take an offering or something. I don't know. Anything. Yeah, you don't have to, but I mean, you know, we're going there anyway.
I'll be back. Just give me a minute or two.
Well, okay.
Runs off to a temple.
On the other side of town.
Yep.
Right. I'll come out then after after she's already probably out of sight, and I'll walk out, light up my pipe, and I'm gonna guess that he wouldn't be done yet. I'll have to go back to that on the way out.
Okay.
What'd you say?
What does she say?
Well, I don't know. She was kind of dodgy about it. Like something happened, she didn't want to talk about it, or maybe past events here way heavier on her than we thought.
Yeah. Well, when we get there, I'll make sure I'll put in a special word.
Well, we'll see. She went to get something.
Well, we have to get the wagon ready and the guards lined up. Why don't we work on that? Or I'll get that started if you want to stay here.
Yeah, I'll wait for her. She said she'd only be to a couple of minutes, so.
All right.
She
What?
starts walking back across the bridge towards you.
Oh, that was quick.
She's holding onto a bundle of flowers.
Oh, we'll meet her. There she is. We'll meet her. Oh, there she's already.
I have both an offering and perhaps an idea.
Oh, shoot.
Well, if you two gentlemen would keep me safe, I would perhaps like the opportunity to pray there.
Oh,
Of course.
yeah.
Of course. Of course.
This will be my blessing. Well, my offering.
Well, yeah. The intent was for you. If you needed something done, you've done more than enough for us over the years. We just wanted to give back.
That's appreciated. I don't really need to pack.
But I do. I need to get the wagon. So I'll get the guards in the wagon, and then Bert, in a couple minutes, you want to go in and get the two holy water vials from Gerard for me?
Oh, yeah, sure. Sure, we'll take care of that.
And I hand him like a hanky. Might want to put that on your hand first before you get the vials from him.
Oh, well.
And and then I just keep walking. I don't say anything else to say, as I'll go back to my place.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll meet you in on the south side of town. South.
Well, I think her place is right by my
Oh yeah, we'll just pick you up. Hello. Hello.
Coming through the door.
She's staring.
Not literally, but...
Hello, Gilbert.
Gerard looks particularly sweaty.
You okay?
Yes, just, it's really hot back there.
Oh, yeah.
Passion of Sigmar fires that room.
Yeah. No ventilation, eh?
That too.
So, Sigurd said something about, holy water.
Yes, I've got, 2 vials. I hope that'll be enough.
Oh, we'll put it to good use. Let me take those off your hands. Oh, they're kind of milky. Yeah, there's little chunks in here. Let's. Oh.
Sometimes you have to shake them a little bit.
Yeah.
We put a bit of extra, personal touch inside, just to really make sure that the water carries some punch.
Yeah. Is it still good to drink with all those chunky bits in it?
buccaneer. But, I mean, use it on the dead ice if you like, but just don't get a taste for it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Tends to get stuck in your throat.
Oh, okay. We'll probably use it on the if we encounter some deadites. Smother them in all the holiness of Sigmar.
That's right.
Bert's got a boner in his robe. The way you were talking was so creepy.
Just, tell me if you need any more.
Ja, ik zat net vast met mijn hoofd in de parasol.
Serieus?
Exactly.
Vastgezeten. Ik heb weer geroepen.
She's
De
like,
telefoon
yeah,
is
I'd
uitgevallen.
like some more.
Yeah.
In Dutch.
Ik ben er gelukkig uitgekomen.
Ja, met die bezig.
I'll get I'll have a coachman get the wagon, and then I have I think 3 mounted road wardens go with us.
Okay. Okay.
Then Yarla and I and Bert will be in the carriage.
Okay.
By carriage is basically it. I mean, I like carriage.
Yeah. The cart is assembled. You have Yarla and Godbert coming with, alongside a small entourage. Let's say 3 or 4 road warden,
Yeah, I think it's
reasonably
Fine.
armed.
we're staying by the main roads for the most part, so
Sure. Okie doke. So, if there's nothing else to do, we can bust a move.
yep.
Let's move.
Okay. Anything else you needed, Godbert?
Oh, shit. Are we taking the old man?
The old what, sorry?
The, my old mentor?
I mean, you can do.
I don't know. No, let's say I'm out of tea, so it wouldn't do any good.
Okay. Out of tea. So, the troops assemble, and we head over to the Bogenhafen ring, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
If I go over to the Reichland map, yes. So, southeast of Bogenhafen. What I'll do, just for the sake of the players, I'll load you onto a map and just zoom into where we're headed to in a right here in the center, southeast of Bogenhafen. And so we see if I still have a map for this. Will that do? Yeah, talk for a bit while you're on the cart, please.
So, Sigurd, I've been meaning to talk to you about some things. Hey, there's Reinhard. Hey, Reinhard. Hey, road safe.
We drive past Reinhardt on the road.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gone. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, well, you know, since we met Ronnie and little short fella that you like so much.
Yeah, that little yeah.
Yeah. Well, he done some good for my memory. So,
For who?
sorry, it did some good for my memory.
Ah, I was gonna say, who's Mary?
No, my memory.
No, yep.
And well, remembered some more about stuff, my history, and but also, things I did. And
Have you been drinking holy water? You sound a little.
I don't think it's really safe to drink with all those chunks in
Yeah.
it. Why? I can hardly hear you. Speak up. I'm an old man.
What were you? What's on your mind, Bert?
Well, I've remembered more about the old days, when I used to roam with Esther, Ron, your grandpa, Barry, good old Barry. He was a fine man.
Pappy knew Ronnie and didn't kill him.
No, we never met Ronnie. I mean Ron, Ron from Altdorf.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I know it's confusing. Yeah. But Barry, he was a good man. His heart was always in the right place. And back in the days when we did our thing, his son Osiris, he got a little family going, and well, I don't know, what do you remember of your childhood?
Most of it. I don't know. I grew up with the brothers, and mom died when I was pretty young, and he got remarried.
Yeah,
I can barely remember her, but
yeah. Well,
that was a long time ago.
I can tell you about your mother a bit. I mean, when we found her, she was really distraught because, most of the town that she was in was destroyed by the Deadites. This was in the Vampire Wars, of course. And, it's just her and some boys. So, you said you grew up with the brothers, and I mean, isn't there something peculiar to think about your family situation?
No, I mean, I'm skinnier than most of my brothers and taller.
Yeah,
everybody's different.
Yeah, and nothing else comes to mind.
Nope. I can think of.
Damn your father for not having this talk with you, fucking asshole.
What?
No, never mind. No. Well, anyway.
What are you trying to say?
Oh, we're in this. I'll tell you a story. We're in this town.
You're not trying to tell me that, you're my dad or something.
What? No.
What?
Ah, gross. No, wait, man. I mean, no, we were in this town. There was this woman. She was near death, and when we found her, and the beasts had got to her. There was no saving her. There were these two little boys. This was about how old are you? 20 years ago, so I don't know. And the two little boys, one a little bit older than the other. They are the only ones still alive there. One could barely walk, and the other one is still a babe, really. And I was in full combat mode, so I'm ready to slay anything that's moving, because everybody
got Bert the Holy Knight.
Yeah, well, sort of, yeah. And your granddaddy too, swinging that big ass sword of his.
An actual knight, yes.
And and he was about to pounce on these two boys, and could barely stay his hand because we just Esther, she noticed it was just two kids. But we didn't really know. We didn't really know what to do with it, and the Deadites were upon us. So, Barry, he took the little boys and he made for safety with them. And that's a story, sort of. Yes. Well, I don't know.
That's a beautiful story. I didn't know Grandpa. I didn't know Granddad ever did anything that didn't involve smashing stuff.
Oh man, he was a badass motherfucker. Yeah, we called him, BA, bad attitude.
Yeah. Too bad he's not still around.
Yeah.
I'm not following the point of your story though.
Well, I mean, it's not really ended, but I don't really know. Just if it still, so maybe it'll come later. Might be, I don't know, maybe something Jody would like to hear as well.
What? What was that last part?
Might be something Yodokus would like to hear as well. And he always likes stories about your grandfather.
Yeah. Grandpa teased him a lot. Actually, thanks to Yodakus, I got teeth a lot less because compared to him, I look big.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's your cousin at least. Well, what? Never mind.
Gentlemen.
Yarla, please. I don't know what's going on.
I think we're here.
Nah, time flies when you're getting told weird, random stories from somebody with dementia.
Oh.
It's darker than I remember.
This is like, it's still like, it's around noon or so, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Y'all stay with the wagon for a moment, please. And then I'll step out. Is it? It's dark, darker than.
It's a little bit foggy, a little bit misty. It's not unheard of around Bogenhafen,
but it's not like a day of darkness.
Yeah. Roll a perception.
Okay.
Average. Just to see if you can tell anything. Wait, something's up. Like, the fog came out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and that's Sixth Sense.
It's a bit darker than it should be.
Yeah, I've had it since we started, and I've only used it like twice.
I've been rolling it for you. You've just failed.
All the time.
Just be better, okay? Godbert and Sigurd. Conclusion is something is afoot, but that's all you read into it.
I'm just looking around what people are doing and not assuming they are assuming the position.
There are a few Ryans that are kicking about. They are in various positions of worship. Various prayer poses have been adopted. It's some hands and knees, some placing flowers, and some tending to the local flora.
I'll walk with Yarla and leave the guards on standby and make sure that they're keeping extra watchful. But I'll make sure that I'm like right next to her all the way up, and then once we get up there, I'll start looking around to see if there's any strange carvings on the rock faces again.
It's probably best to let Yarla do her thing first.
Yeah. Well, while she's praying and doing her thing, I'll look around.
Yarla walks up to one of the stones with a bunch of flowers, lays it on, and turns to her knees and begins to pray.
Is everything equal right here to you?
I don't know if you want a perception or intuition, or that wouldn't be intuition, it'd be perception. Yeah, to look around.
Sure is foggy.
I'm super on edge. My senses are focused to a razor edge. Which means I used up all my rolls pre-combo.
Oh. Was it this foggy the last time we were here?
No, and this darkness is kind of. It reminds me a little bit of the old manor basement.
Yeah. Is there anything with the stones that's remarkable?
Make some rolls for me.
I did. I already rolled them. I think we both did, actually.
Apologies, I missed them. I'm doing some secret GM rolls at the moment.
I had a +6, get a -5.
Yeah.
My roll is just in general looking around, but if I want to look at the stones, I'll roll something.
So, for your general looking around, Gobbert, misty. Not a particularly pleasant day. It is difficult to see past 20 yards into the forest. But aside from the individuals around you see praying, guard, who seem a little bit just, well, on guard.
Oh, yeah. Hopefully.
Not much else catches your attention. Sigurd. While investigating one of the stones, for a moment you catch a glimpse of a
Smog monster.
Yeah. Small reflection of light that just catches your interest for a moment. While focusing on it.
Is it away from the cart, like on the opposite side of the room from the cart, or?
It's where you stood.
Where? Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. While looking at the stone, something else distracts you. This is a unusual noise from Yarla. A prolonged sigh.
As soon as I hear that, I'll go back to where she is. As quick as I can.
As the time that you last saw her was praying on her hands and knees.
Mm-hmm.
She is still in that position.
I back up, back to where Gottbert is.
Average perception for me, Sigurd.
She's closed.
Yeah.
Giggity.
Okay.
You know what?
There you go.
There we go.
Okay. After the sigh, she remains frozen in motion, not a noise coming from. So as you go over to inspect her, just to see what you heard, she's completely still.
She's still up on all fours?
No, she's hands and knees. praying.
Well, that's what I meant. Like, hands and knees, like all fours or whatever.
Yeah.
She's still praying, or is she just silent, dead silent?
Dead silent.
Normally, I'm on edge. So normally I would just say I'm going to bend down and kind of like rub her back and kind of see if she's still, breathing, or if she anything wrong with her.
Okay, so you tentatively touch her side just to see if she responds.
Well, just kind of like rubbing somebody's back that's having a bad day kind of thing.
Sure. You touch her. There is no response.
Bert, get over here. I'm gonna try to lift her up so that she's standing upright, or she's sitting upright.
Okay. As you go to lift her, her body is completely flaccid in your arms, lifeless.
Holy shit.
Bert.
Perform CPR.
Okay.
Oh, the Warhammer version of check pulse and those things.
Okay. Take a few moments, God, but assess her.
I'm gonna start patting her down to see if there's any cuts, open wounds.
Get the AED kit.
I'm gonna hand you one of my healing tonics. I don't know if it's gonna help because I don't know shit about medicine. Bert, focus, man.
What? Don't bother me. What's wrong with her? I'm trying to find out what's wrong with her.
She died, and then there was nothing, man. She just
Checking her pulse and
Godbert?
see. Yep.
There is no pulse. But with the roll, you have some confidence and the ability, hopefully, to rouse her. What is within Godbert's medicine book as to how to raise someone without a pulse? I'm curious what someone in this universe would do.
He's done midwifery, so he's familiar with babies that are maybe stillborn, and then sort of like kiss of life, and maybe some chest bumps. Nothing as sophisticated as
slap her on the back really hard.
Yeah, stuff like that. You
okay.
know?
And
stomp her on the chest. Yeah.
Miraculous.
That's actually that mine. I was actually gonna do that battlefield triad, and somebody gets hit with something hard. Yeah, hit him in the chest again to try to get their heart started.
Yeah.
That's what mine. So I don't have medicine, so I just roll an intelligence challenging.
Godbert?
Yes.
After a bit of heaving and hoeing, you are able to get her heart beating again. It is very soft. Very faint.
You still on that healing stuff? Give me that.
I'll hand it. I'll pull the cork off with my teeth and hand it to him.
Yeah, open the mouth. Help me.
Yeah.
Pour it in.
Well, I figure she's probably sitting across my lap right now, so I'll hold it and throw it in.
Okay.
I'm gonna start doing my prayers, I guess.
Okay.
Not that they help. It's fluff, but
I will say at this point, a few of the Ryan cultists have at least they're not bad people. They're just misguided. A few of them have head over. God. There we go. I have to line that token up properly. There we go. You would not believe what I had to do to get that. It was horrible. A few of them come over and offer some assistance, inquiring if she's okay. You even hear one of them say, "Is that Yala?"
Look, if some of you have any healing blessings or anything, she just passed out and she didn't have a pulse for a minute there. So Well, my healings are pretty limited.
Okay. Oh, that was a private roll. No, that was just a roll to a GM. Everything is fine. Okay. Okay. Bear with me a moment, gentlemen. One of them gets on their knees next to Yala, begins to pray a familiar blessing god, but you would have heard this before, typically used to rejuvenate people. Has no effect. Not only that, the person trying to pray becomes cotton-tongued. Their lips swelling in front of you. They pat their face and quickly rush away.
We'll
let's move. You want to do your thing?
Yeah, put Yarla in the cart.
And then I'll whistle for the guards to come help me, and then we'll get her as comfortable as possible. But once I get to the cart, I want to check her over to see if she's been hit with like a dart, anything might have.
Okay. Challenging perception. Well, do an average. You can take your time. Not a scratch on her fair skin.
So the way I see it is like she wears like a robe, right? Like the tied in front and stuff like that. So I'm like, Yarla, you're gonna forgive me. And so I'm unbuttoning it and I'm like feeling around her abdomen and back and stuff.
Chief Medical Officer Sigurd. You find no evidence of a wound?
There's a bunch of assassin white-faced goblins running around, all right?
There, I would say at this point there's still not been a response from her. She has a pulse, but she's not gained consciousness yet. But you say so anyway to gain consent. It's just assumed consent at this point, and do not find anything out of the ordinary. No blood, no bleeding, no poison darts.
All right, so I'll lay her down on the bench, and then I'll step back out again, and then I lock the door to it, and make sure the guards stay around the trailer, and then I'm gonna try to hurry Gottfried up.
Okay. The Ryans at this point are all in a literally. Dude's name's probably Ryan. All in it. All in a
probably
little.
Bert.
There's basically a huddle going on, and a few of them gossiping, discussing what the hell just happened to the former priestess. Well, former priestess of here.
While he's doing his thing, I'll search that area where she was at for anything. I'm particular, but you can go to Bert for now.
Okay.
You've probably got one other perception.
Average perception for you, and then we'll come to you in just a sec, Godbert, after.
I'm frozen.
Oh no. Well, we'll go to Godbert then.
Okay.
Because Godbert doesn't freeze when I need him.
He's storms. Let's see. Good position. This one's good position, I guess. Where was that master?
Feel. He puts up his. He licks his finger, holds it up in the air. Winds. Oh, bunch of winds here. Strange. Which way go? Let's see there. Yeah. And then he goes, and he squats. Oh, my old bones. And he starts to chant. What's the other word? S2E29. And I've a bonus for this channeling. There we go.
Okay.
That's 0.
Nothing yet.
Hey, hang on. Channeling. Oh yeah, sure. Nothing yet.
Nothing yet.
That's from Leave It. Dang it. Oh. Damn bones. Makes himself a little bit more comfortable. And grabs the pendant he still has from Ron, the cap pendant.
Mm-hmm.
Holds it to focus a bit. And the staff. No. Okay, Bert, you can do this.
Ominous GM roll. Ooh.
That won't do.
While you were chanting, Godbert, a butterfly catches your attention, flickering in front of you as you're trying to speak and floating in the air, creating rather annoying distraction.
Butterfly. 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 Wait. Wasn't there something like a caterpillar effect? It's true.
What's going on in Godbert's brain right now? Other than like a seizure.
He's completely distracted now and
okay.
Trying to think of something, remember something. What was that thing? What did he say? Find the light. Was there a caterpillar?
So as you're searching for the word, this butterfly sort of bobs up and down and eventually flutters 2 to 3 inches from your face. Quite entrancing. Eventually, its wings flutter toward your nose and lands on it. Can you roll me an endurance roll, please? Challenging.
Challenge. No, not that. No.
I mean, it might be fine. Might not be. I mean, that might be better.
Okay. Just roll with it.
Just roll with it. Yeah, absolutely. Just roll with it. As the butterfly meets with your nose, you feel your body stiffen. And yourself falling, tumbling backwards. Butterfly still attached. Now, your body gradually leans over inch by inch for a couple of seconds before gaining a little velocity, and you stumble backwards without any ability to right yourself whatsoever. I'm going to ask you to take 1d10 minus toughness damage as you land flat back on a hard stone floor. Okay.
4.
Now, this is for elsewhere. Kind of fitting, actually. That's what's happening.
Should I roll an endurance?
Yes, please.
Endurance.
Average endurance for me, please. Be another 5 wounds.
Ooh. Yep.
Okay. That's fine. Because as you land on your back, the moment your head hits a rock, darkness. Nothing but complete and utter darkness. Which is broken by a small candle light that you can see moving up a stairway in front of you, as if you were following behind. You notice your footsteps make no noise. You seem to be travelling up a spiral staircase behind someone. All you can tell is that they're carrying a tray. It has a forked candle atop. And the apparel of the person in front of you would make you think them to be a servant. About 5 to 10 steps later, they arrive at a large oak door and, opening a latch, begin to swing it open. At which point, the candles fail to illuminate more than maybe a foot in front of them. Now, I'd ask at this point, Godbert, as this gentleman in front of you is stepping into a room, what you would be doing, or how you would behaving. How you would be behaving, rather.
This is odd. Where am I? What is this? It's a dude. Let's see where this is going. Some kind of staircase. This is weird. Kind of freaking out here. Did I do drugs? What? Should
Okay.
there be a bowling alley here? What is a bowling alley?
As you ponder these many deep philosophical questions to yourself, stepping inside the room, the young man holds out a tray in front of him into what looks like complete darkness. Your food, my lord. The nervousness of the voice, the clanging of the cutlery together, you can see the young boy's arms trembling. And within the space, time that you could see a hair be split, a grotesque face emerges from the shadow toward the servant. But at such a speed, you find your eyes opening.
That's him! That's the motherfucker!
Sicard. Godbert's on the floor shouting.
Hello.
Sicard doesn't care.
He's muted.
Yeah, I'm
Well.
muted. I didn't want to interrupt you. Anyway.
Yeah, good. We had a great time.
So I rolled for what you asked me to roll for earlier, now that I'm back in. That was for the Yarla area perception thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then, so Bert just collapsed.
He was
I'm
out
guessing
for maybe like 5 seconds, so by the time you get to him,
yeah.
he's shouting that in your face.
So as I'm running, like full tilt towards him, and you sit like, did you sit like bolt upright and shout that?
Probably, yeah.
So I automatically I flip and do a 180 with my sword out in my hand, like looking around thinking that I'm gonna get the attack from behind. Wait!
Oh, he's here, all right. I can feel the fucker. Oh, there. That lobster.
Lobster?
Yeah, lobster.
Yeah, I'm doing circles, but in place, like looking for somebody to start attacking me or something. And start slowly moving towards.
I'll do it.
Yep.
Gopitska found his mojo all of a sudden. I am. You just slam your staff down into the floor, and a flash of blinding light illuminates the entirety of the circle.
No, yeah, I still have to roll for the spell.
Oh, okay. Roll away.
Yeah, so you cast, and then now I can cast it with
yay
number 0.
magic rules.
Yeah, future. So this should work now. Your eyes, cigar.
I'm already not looking towards him.
So it succeeded with 1.
A 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Yourself, Sigurd, and all of the Ryans around you experience a flash of blinding light. Even looking the other direction, even with your eyes closed, anticipating this flash that would blind you. It turns out that it's not that kind of flash. And for a second you ponder whether your eyes are open or closed, but all you can see is white. Godbert, from where you are, which is doink there, you see a tall tower leaning between two mountains that reaches into the sky, an unnatural height. Halfway to the moon, in fact. As far as you can see it, it is just a pillar of darkness. But, given your vision, you can be more confident on its shape. A small peak, the occasional window break in the darkness. You have a direction in mind. Southwest.
Like towards Amkenzee or towards Drachenfels?
Between the two.
Between the two. Okay.
Approximately. Do you have navigate for me?
Sure.
Yeah, roll me an average navigate, please.
A navigation. With -10 again, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
okay,
wow.
well, that's pretty good. Okay, so yeah, you would be able to confirm to yourself between Drachenfell and Amkenzee.
Okay, well, I got you now, motherfucker.
Now,
You know.
slightly more pressing issue. A bunch of Ryans are looking around, particularly bemused and flummoxed, as they regain their senses.
I'm just standing in the middle of the circle, swinging around me with my sword.
It takes a few moments before one of the Ryans regains enough composure
to approach. Hey, what was that?
Well, I don't know. Lightning just struck this rock here.
Make a charm test, Gobbet. Well, let's make an intuition roll. Okay, well that's a pretty bad intuition, but that's a pretty good roll.
Hey. What were you saying?
What was I saying? I was
That
praying.
wasn't a Ryan prayer.
No, it was a prayer of Sigmar. I'm not a Ryan, you know. And, you know me. I was here lost 2 weeks ago, a month ago.
Make a... Ooh. Make a bio break, because we'll be back in 5 minutes. See you in a bit, dudes. Howdy, folk. Tied her back. Kia pa. That's right. We're here. The Ryans have been flashed for a change. And Sigurd, you see that look on a man's face that he's eyeballing Godbert, and he's standing there butt naked with his hands clenched, but you know that in a second he's going to come a-swinging. What are you going to do, Sigurd? You alone have the wits to strike first.
Now,
or act
hold
first.
on. Now, you just hold on 1 second here. We came here with our priestess, Yarla. She passes out, and y'all are sitting over there orgying, and you're going to try to point fingers at us? What kind of bullshit are you trying to pull?
Make a leadership or intimidate. I'll allow whatever you think is appropriate.
Oh, Jesus, I'm going to roll
Not
that.
that.
Yeah, not that one.
Okay.
I used up all my good rolls.
You got
Hey,
a
why didn't you roll?
-1 to beat.
You rolled. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Oh,
So he starts sort of like pounding forward, stomping his feet, and like marching up to
My-
Godbert.
My sword's already out, too, because as soon as he
Drawing a
hit the
weapon, he's
ground, it
butt
started
naked.
spinning.
You monster.
I'm not. No, it wasn't because of him. I had it out because when Bert
Oh, yeah.
sat up and said, "It's him," and I started swinging around with it. Remember? So I thought we were
Sure.
under attack.
Sure.
So,
He's pointing at Godbert with his finger intently focused on him.
He's pointing with his finger.
That came from
Bert.
you.
Bert, get in the trailer.
But I'm just a crazy old man.
Get in the trailer, Bert.
Oh,
He has cursed us.
I don't think he's done any of that. For
Well,
your troubles, and then I'll pull out a few. I'll pull out a handful of silver and hand it to him as I start walking back.
You're
to the
going to need to
trailer.
roll. Do you even have bribery?
basic too.
Yeah, it's a basic one,
Yeah,
isn't
of
it?
course I do. I'm a noble.
Yeah.
You joking?
Roll. Finally, we roll bribery in this campaign.
Yeah.
Hey, and you do
Hey.
well. Okay. Takes the coin.
Raya be with you.
Puts it in his
And then I
butt
turn-
crack. He doesn't have a
Yeah.
purse.
Puts it in his prison purse. Yeah. And then I go, "Ugh, gross. And then I walk back to the trailer.
He watches you though, buttocks clenched
That's
as you
fine.
walk
I'm not
away.
even paying attention. He's naked without any weapons. I'm not too worried about him.
Depends what you consider
got-
a weapon. Words of
I've seen
violence.
worse.
That
Just
too.
got a lance.
We gotta get Yarla back.
Yeah, I'd say
let's
it was
get
about
Yarla back.
average. I'm a child, right?
Pathetic.
We're back at the cards. That was
Yeah.
I think you were cursed at birth, boy.
My lord,
What?
was there thunder or lightning? We saw a blinding flash come from over there.
It
Yeah,
sure,
yeah.
it sure
Those-
seemed like it.
It's those damn Ryans. They're up to something. Get away here. Get
Mm.
Carla home.
make an easy charm. I'll give this to you because these people are more likely to trust you.
Oh, barely.
Yeah, he squints at you, moustache twiddling for a second.
Well, we must be off then.
Yeah, I'll sit with Yarla's head on like across my lamp so she's not getting her head smashed into the into the bench on the way.
Joel, a good idea. A good idea.
And then I'm not going to. Bert can talk, but I'm probably not going to say much. I'll probably just be whispering prayers to either, to Riot and to Sigma probably the rest of the way home over Yarla.
Okay.
If Bert's going to talk, then I'll dignify him with a couple of answers. But right now, I'm over.
Where are we taking her? Going Yenberg?
Yeah, no, there isn't anything there.
Oh,
We have to go back home. Maybe Yeoman can do something.
that isn't Shrupball closer?
Is that the one that we knew got attacked already?
Yes.
Bert, I have a feeling that it's probably just as bad as Jettenberg right now. We haven't heard any reports back from Lothar or Rex, so I haven't foggiest if it's safe to even go there. So it's Blue Rock, Bogenhofen, or Tom. Those are our options.
Are you querying where to go for safe haven, or
No, to get her.
to get
How far? How close are
her?
we to a temple or someplace?
Oh,
that
Boghafen's
knows
right next to you.
Yep, Bogenhofen. To the Temple of Ryan Bogenhofen where we took her for treatment before. Where I took her for treatment before. You weren't around for that. Yeah, we'll go as fast as possible without wearing horses out.
Yeah. Right like the wind.
Mouse issues.
Yarp.
Okay. And we go to Bogenhafen, where we haven't been in quite a long time, which is a shame because I spent like a month making this map.
Hey, last
Gorgeous, though.
season I brought us there as much as possible.
There you go. Yeah,
And this season, it's Bert.
I'll probably do a campaign set here. It's a
Could do.
nice map. Anyway,
Just a bunch of rat catchers in Bogenhofen.
that's the one. Gentlemen, plus Yala. You arrive. I assume Yala has quickly taken up the steps of the temple.
Yeah, carry her up.
You of the
Like we
serving.
did this like a year and a half ago, almost identically.
Indeed.
Only except that it was Lazarus instead of Bert with me.
A few of the priestesses take her in, ask you a couple of brief questions, and look concerned at her, and disappear into the corridors, carrying her at their side. As you are?
But you don't make me nervous at all.
No? As you
Right,
are,
yeah,
gentlemen, you are at the steps of the temple. It is
We're
pouring
coming
with rain, and you are...
I'm not even paying attention to the rain. Like, there's probably a overhang. I'll probably go under long enough to light my pipe up before I put the cover on top for the bowl. And then I'm gonna take a drink from my flask, and I'm gonna be like, Bert,
Yeah.
you gotta be careful, man.
Oh, yeah. Wasn't any other way. But I saw him. I saw this fucker.
Which one?
Oh,
The one.
yeah. The ugly one.
I mean, we run into a lot of ugly ones.
Yeah, well, the thing is, these deadites, the one that associate themselves with bats and stuff. If they lose their mind, so to speak, You know, they turn into that thing. You know, that thing we fought in the
Yeah,
crypt?
the one that stabbed me in the foot.
Yeah, that one. That used to be like a vampire. This one.
Hold on. Nope. I'm gonna go to kind of like a silver tier inn that's around. I'm gonna have the guards put the like stable to get it out of the rain so it's getting soaked through. I give them some money to go to an inn and tell them to meet us back in about 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm gonna get us like a private corner so that he can talk without people eavesdropping in on us. The last thing I want to do is start talking about vampires and freaking warlock and shit in broad daylight in the middle of a freaking temple.
Well, yeah, that, and you wouldn't want to end up smacking your head against the table.
Exactly. I like my tone where it's at, thank you.
Well, this is a nice place. So, okay.
They tend to be a little more discreet in places like this than shitholes like the rat hole.
Well, you'd be surprised.
Yeah. They'll lose their tongues too.
Yeah. Well, anyway. So, you know, when they lose their mind, then they go feral. So, it looked like this one's halfway there. You look ugly.
That's what you saw.
Yeah, and staircase, room, pillar. I can hardly see it now, but it's over there between. Well, that castle over there, whatchamacallit, and Hampton, right there. Those mountains over there.
What cities? Is there a town that way?
That's a
What
good
do I need to
question.
know?
Do you have
What is
a...
it?
I'll give you to know whether there's a town there. You could probably do a Lore Reichland. Average.
I have history. I have a lot of lores.
Do
Name a
Lore
whole lore, I probably
Reichland
have them.
average. Average Lore Reichland first, just to know, like, okay, where's the towns and... Yep. Okay, so both of you are pretty sure there's no town there.
I don't know what.
There's no town there?
There's no town, Sigurd. Yeah. You do know that a road goes there. I'm going to have to ask for an...
Challenging history or...
Challenging lore politics.
Lore politics, alright, I can do that.
Or...
Oh.
No, we'll stick with that. We'll stick with that. That's fine.
Alright.
Let
me. I got one reroll left.
I would, if you want to reroll, you could possibly do a lore history instead, but it's just each one would give you different things, but each one's fine. But with your reroll, you can roll either one again.
Let's see. History. Well, okay, so the way I'm going to work this is I'm trying to work the politics stuff in my head, and I couldn't quite figure it, so my reroll is actually me going, like, no, let me go through my history lessons first, since I couldn't think of since I hate politics.
Okay.
The points are pretty close to the same, but I thought
so you do recall, at least tale, that there was a stronghold owned by one of the baronies somewhere along the mountain ridge there. It just like...
Is it an old, like, something that hasn't been around for a while? Or?
It's something that doesn't get talked of much, but you have an inkling that you've heard this talked about before.
I'm gonna take another drink. It kind of up. I don't know. There's a like a valley there, right? Between the mountains. Is that what it is?
Yeah, I mean, there's I don't know of any town over there.
I think there's, I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I think there's some kind of military stronghold or some kind of getaway or something that one of the barons have. But
Could be.
I mean, I'm still trying to learn the ropes around here, but there's something there, but it's not something that's commonly known.
Oh, we're in Bogenhofen here. Maybe there's a place where we could check out the Verenian Temple. They might have some records of historic notes about the region. I don't know.
Well, if you want, you can stop by Verenans and you can run to the library, I guess. I've been there a few times.
I mean, if you say there's like a stronghold or a castle, there should be something somebody wrote down or somebody knows on record somewhere.
Yeah, maybe. This is getting me about as nervous as the point ears.
Oh yeah. Well, you probably don't want to hear that. There's a big black pillar reaching all the way to the moon. That place.
You do make the most interesting plays, sir. When will we see him on the stage?
Yeah. I don't want to disappoint.
Well, let's do some research before we finalize our sonnet.
Yeah.
So eat up. I'm not feeding you again.
Yeah. Okay, no.
So I think he's gonna go to the temple. I'll go to the library.
So one of you is going to Verenan.
Yeah, I think he said he was talking about the Verenans, and since I was doing research before at the library here, I figured I could probably ask around to try to get a book for it to see if there's anything anybody knows about either old forts, castles in the region in that area, or old battles that might have been fought there or something that would jog my memory.
But isn't the library and the Verenian Temple the same place?
I don't know, is it?
For the sake of argument, both of you split up. And
end up in the same spot.
End up in the same spot, like, oh.
Some bitch. Man, I've been drinking. All right. Let's see. Do I recognize any of them?
Any of the what?
Is this what we walk into? The place looks like it's been turned inside out.
That's just standard library.
It looks like a robbery.
Yes, well, I have a little bit of cleaning up to do.
What, Carl? Jeez. What are you doing down here? I thought you were up in Altdorf.
I like libraries.
Wait. I'm glad to see you and starting to get suspicious, sir.
You're looking particularly handsome at the moment, Sigurd.
Well, you don't look half bad yourself either.
Have you come bearing brandy?
I have some known whiskey in my flask, but I don't have any brandy on me, no.
I'll take it.
So I'll hand him over my flask.
I've been hired to scour some of the libraries, looking for reasons why the Deadites are coming back.
Are you, who hired you?
One of the Sigmarites.
Ah. Yeah.
I'm here to round up a few books. I believe perhaps the Theogenist has a hand in it, but wouldn't be seen with the likes of myself.
I don't think he'd be seen with the likes of anyone, including us or the Prince or anyone. I think he likes to make sure we're safe. Anyway, I am so glad to see you. We have questions of our own if we can take a moment.
Certainly. Please have a seat. Let us indulge together.
Pulls out 3 flasks of whiskey, but basically all of it.
Plus mine, so there's 4. or you mean he pulled?
He takes your flask and pours out all of it.
Okay, I thought you meant he pulled out.
He doesn't have any.
flasks.
He's probably already half cut, but it's hard to tell. He's theatrical.
So, I see you bring a mature companion with you. Hello again, Colbert.
Oh, this is my I don't know, uncle, godfather. I don't know what you want to call him. Gottbert. He served with my grandpa a long time ago. He's also helping me look into this deadite situation, but further south than where we are currently.
I see. You are investigating?
Yes.
No one else is. And I prefer my town and my people to stay alive.
Oh, well, we all investigate in our different ways.
Well, we're currently looking for, fortresses or strongholds or castles just up in the hills, south of, whatchamacallit, Emkenzay.
Oh.
There's this is road. There isn't a town on it. It goes in the pass between these two. I guess it's kind of a valley between two mountain passes. There's a road on it, but I remember there being a fort or a stronghold in there someplace owned by one of the barons or baronesses. We have a sneaking suspicion that something nefarious is going on in there, but I can't remember it, and I need more information.
This is a retrospective gossip roll for him. He likes to gossip.
Of course he does.
Well, I think I might know somebody who can fill you in on the gory details.
Is it somebody I might have to either watch my purse around or have my hand on my sword?
Ooh, potentially both, but probably depends how much brandy's involved. No, do not worry. I met a gentleman at a tavern.
No.
I did. Perhaps but a week ago we talked. Nothing more. But he did exchange a tale regarding a particular eccentricity, shall we say, of the Baroness and her former husband.
What's that?
Are you talking about Ankle Brett and what the hell is her name? Gerda?
No, the very Baroness of Amshanies, her husband, was banished some years ago. Quite some time, I believe.
Which Baroness?
Let me think of a name. Fat woman.
From Amkenzay.
That's the one. We'll just call her Mistress Amshanies. I haven't seen her in quite some time. Anyway,
Eccentricity of hers and her husband's?
I do not know all of the details, but I can attempt to rummage for you.
You said gory and detailed. I was expecting like, people on pig poles and Iron Maidens and thumb screws and...
Well, politics is gory, but not always with blood. Sometimes there's drama and theatrics without the sword.
So, GM, point of clarity. This is the one that came in with Gerda at the banquet?
I
And they were both, like, name-calling Ankle Brett?
can't
Or not Ankle Brett, the one from Jettenberg.
Let me go back to my world map and remember the 500.
Yeah, it's the one to the south. There's the little
There was
tiny
definitely
one.
the lady from Seedling was there, and
Yeah.
I think it might have been, yeah.
The other female I didn't talk to. She
wasn't fat.
Well,
That's
the
the only
portrait
other-
only shows the top half.
that's the only other Baroness I can think of. Is the one that came in with Greta at the.
Yeah, something.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah, I believe the two of those were together. Ah, that's right.
Baroness Hilda.
Her name was Helga. Helga Langstrass.
That's the friend of Gerda. Baroness Gerda. Her acquaintance of
You mean Greta? What?
Greta, yeah.
Yes.
the other-
Yes.
So
Anyway,
did you look into this?
all I can tell you is that her husband disappeared some 15 years ago. Hasn't
Oh my
been seen
God.
since.
What in the hell is with Reichland and patricide and freaking killing dudes off all the time? I swear every one of these females either killed a husband, lost a husband, or murdered their dad.
It's a lot cheaper than divorce, Sigurd.
Well,
Get with the
fuck's sake.
times.
Well, Moore is not going to accept them. I guess that's the only. Anyway,
Leave it with me. I will gossip.
Carl, were you robbed, by the way, here?
No. You could
What
do.
the hell happened?
Oh, never mind.
Intuition?
Don't worry, I've already rolled for you secretly. Because no one was rolling.
You rolled 4 because they're all blank. You just got.
Yeah, I know they are blank. I can see what they are, though.
Oh.
The whole point is you don't know.
Oh.
Oh, what a mean GM. Oh, my
No,
word.
that's fine. That's fine. Usually you ask me. That's fine. I don't need a intuition at all.
Well, what were you asking? Sorry, Sigurd. I was
Are
distracted.
you okay?
Oh, yes. Quite.
Are you under duress?
Less so now you are here.
Well, do you do you want us to go with you to meet in with anybody?
No, I'm quite sure I will.
Takes a moment to pause.
Survive. I will be back. I will find you before nightfall. Let me go
Okay,
socialize.
good luck.
Something, Sigurd, seemed a little off to you?
Well, yeah, even to me, Garrett.
He was a little more concerned than you would expect.
With the questions asked, or what? Or getting us out of there?
You got the impression that he perhaps was in a little bit of danger.
Wow. Is there another door entrance into this place?
Not clearly visible.
Well, where the hell did the Verenans meet then? If not in the library here in the main entry area. I didn't see anybody else in there.
I mean, this is one room in like 10 to 15 rooms in a library. You could go find some Verenans if you like. They're very boring.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I know there's some Green and War priests running around, you idiots.
Okay, we'll do that.
Or well, shit. Once we get about across the street, I'm gonna go back under an awning, light my pipe up again, and then kind of turn my back to the doors and windows and be like, Bert, there's something going on in there, man.
What do you mean?
He was I don't think he's
What?
under duress. Well, no, yeah, well, he is a noble in the Reichland, so what do you expect?
Oh.
And he's in theater. So, anyway, we either need some guards or we need to get the Varenans because there's something going on in there, and I don't want him getting hurt.
And let's find those. Oh, hello.
No, shut up. We'll keep it quiet and go away, either to. I don't know the town very well. I do, but I don't. Either I'm gonna do. All right, I'm gonna do this for me.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know. What is he doing?
Well, Jesus, I gotta. I'm trying to decide if I should go and get some guards that I know from town, or if I should go directly to the Varenans.
That's up to you. What do you want to do?
Oh,
Gottbert,
yeah.
go to, I don't know, what would be the closest? The law office? I think that's close by, right? Because it's next to the Varenan Temple.
Sure.
Yeah.
Go there. Tell them there's something going on in the library. I'm gonna grab a couple guards that I know from town.
Oh, okay. It's this way.
Yeah, it's that way. I'll do the same.
Sure.
I'll go.
Okay. Who are we going to first?
Go to Gottbert first.
Gobbert. Where were you going, Gobbert?
I guess just down the hall.
Down the hall.
Hello. Varenans. Any priests here? Hello.
Doesn't take too far. Find a scholar. It's not Carl for a change. Be gone, Sigurd.
Hello, sir. How may I help you?
Well, I don't know. It seems to be something really above board. I don't know, something's afoul here in the library. I don't know if you noticed.
No, sir? What do you mean?
Have you seen any strange people here? Or people making strange inquiries?
Yes.
Yes, really? Oh. This investigating stuff is easy. I don't know why Rex is always complaining. I mean, okay, so, like what?
Well, there has been a man who's come here inquiring about strange things.
I knew he was going to say that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, when was that?
Oh. I'd put it about a minute and a half ago.
Oh, dang it, I just missed him. Where did he go?
Well, he's still here.
What? Oh, man, you're yanking my chain.
I do not have any chains to yank.
There's some fucking wise guys. Yeah.
I'm going to argue for a plus because.
Because you want to punch him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could take it.
Shit.
There you go. That looks like a an annoying enough token.
Wow. Oh, I thought that was a 009.
Look, sorry, there's something in my throat. Look, God's sick much balls. Do you know anything about old fortresses around here or something?
Fortresses, sir,
Look,
such as...
I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. Like a fortress down south.
You need a book on fortresses, sir.
Information on fortresses. And information on people that were here more than 5 minutes ago that were acting strange or suspiciously.
I can give you information on fortresses, sir.
Okay, well, please lead the way.
Holds out his hand for a tip.
I'll slap his hand.
High five.
Yeah.
Right this way, sir.
Yes.
Takes you down a corridor, takes you to a bunch of books.
Which one would you like to see, sir?
The one with all the fortresses in it.
Well, they all have fortresses inside them, sir. What is your interest? Is it academic? Geological? Architectural? Historical? Ornithological?
All of the above.
Right, sir.
Especially the horny-conical.
Hold your arms out, sir.
Yeah, he holds his arms up.
Okay, make an endurance roll. Average. Okay.
Jesus, what you're trying to do?
The first book is really heavy.
I'm an old man, for fuck's sake.
Better not be greedy with knowledge, then, sir.
You're a tiresome fella.
No one likes Varenans. They're dicks. Okay. You've got a book in your hands, though, but
He can't read it. He's got it.
yes, that's why I'm not saying anything else. You've got a big, heavy book.
Flipping through it to see if it has any pictures.
Couple of pictures of castles.
I'll just point at a random one and say,
Sorry, I don't have my glasses on. Okay, what's the name of this one?
Castle Drakenfell, sir.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's close by.
flips 2 pages back.
What's this one?
Castle Drakenfell, sir. At an earlier time from another angle.
Can I take this?
The book? No, sir.
What? Do I need a card or something to take it?
You can read it at the
Yeah.
table.
Yeah, can I take the table?
The table's over there.
Okay, I'll just sit here then. Alright, this table.
That's a stool, sir.
Look, I'll be fine. I got the book. You'll just go about your business.
As you wish, sir.
Doesn't... okay.
He I trip him as he leaves.
Falls over. Face plods the floor.
Ah! Oh, my word. I've hit my face, sir.
Oh, yeah, my word indeed. Such a shame. For the floor.
Standard. So Gobbert's got a book. Sickard, what are you up to?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go to probably like the town hospital or guard facility, and then try to find somebody that I know there. And
Okay.
then, tell them that somebody that's working under the authority of or working for the church, doing research, I believe is being threatened or he's under duress currently at the library, and I need people to go with me to investigate.
Okay.
I don't know what you need from me, charm or leadership.
Yeah, let's go. Should we go with leadership?
Yeah, I'm not trying to be pleasant or anything challenging.
Yeah, just. Yeah. This ain't your turf.
Oh.
I'd say like they'll do it for a little bit of coin, but they ain't gonna do it for free. They're like, crime.
Oh, I do have one fortune point left. Screw it. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
There we go. Now, look at here, you little shit.
Okay. You rustle
I've
up
helped
5
you out
guard.
in the past. Now you're gonna help me.
Sure.
Not to mention, y'all falsely accused me of shit in the past.
Slander. Sure. You were the guard. Head off. A couple stating that they will keep an eye on Mr. Sweets. I assume you give the name.
Yep, the room name.
Sorry.
I'll go back too to see if they're even looking around. I might even go back in, but I'm gonna go try to find Bert because he disappeared.
Okay. Well, what we can do is find out what Bert is up to as you arrive. I assume he's still stuck there with a book in his arms, trying to figure out.
I don't even. I think I walk in because they're going to the. Bert, I told you. All right, never mind. Never mind, Bert. Never mind. What are you looking at? I didn't even acknowledge the Vernon priest as I walked past him in there.
I've got this book. It's got pictures of castles in it.
Okay.
So why don't you have a look?
I don't know what you want me to roll for this, and just intelligence to see if I find anything that try to like.
Do you have
find the
research
region.
by any chance?
No, you told me not to take it.
Yeah, it's because you weren't that type of archaeologist. Should have been. You should have tried harder. Just roll me an intelligence test. We'll do average.
Average.
Nice.
Okay.
There,
So
in the front, it's called a gloss. It's a table of contents. Look it up by region, and I'm talking to him like a teacher's talking to a petulant child.
So the book does seem to at least contain a lot of architectural variety, and it seems to encompass most of the strongholds built within Reichland. It doesn't contain sort of blueprints or anything, but it's kind of like an artist's drawing and an engineer's comparison as to the different architectural styles of fortification within Reichland. And there are a few towers mixed in.
I don't know, Bert. It's hard to tell. There's a couple towers here, but I mean,
Don't they show like the places where they are? I mean, this one looks kind of like a thing might look something like that vision I had, but I don't know. Yeah, windows.
What I would ask is how long you want to sit here looking through like a 500-page book.
I
If
figured
this is
I
a
was
quick
going to give it.
or a...
I figured I was going to. Well, we were at the inn at 8, so I'm figuring that's about 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking to Carl, which is about 30 or so minutes. So I'm guessing I'm going to give it like another I'm guessing we got like 3 hours daylight left or something. We either stay here tonight.
Yeah.
We can do it. We can do it for another like 2.
I think we'll stay here because we want to check up on Yarla later.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Before we either head back or when we have to check up on you. And if I don't think this book is helpful, then I'll start rummaging in it.
Okay.
Like that baron, I can't remember the name of the barony. The baroness's barony, but I'll try to find stuff on the specific region.
Okay. So I'll ask for, I mean, maybe but you could contribute with like a navigation roll or something? Or lore Reichland or folklore? Yeah, like, what do you think you'd like to do to contribute?
Um,
I think folklore maybe, lore local, lore Reichland. Lore Reichland's probably
yeah.
the most appropriate. I mean, we can go for an average because you're sitting here with the book, taking your time.
Boy.
Okay, so relatively helpful. Godbert's able to pass off a few bits of information here and there. Combining your 2 SLs, I will say that you do eventually find a page with a series of towers, and one of them perhaps is the one in question. Built some 200 years ago. Originally a watchtower. At least this is the only tower you can find in that area. And by this artist's impression, which was quite some time ago, long since abandoned.
Well, if this is the one, man, it's if this is the one, it's it would be perfect. It says it's abandoned. I don't know if the Baroness has reopened it.
Yeah. Where else will you put a damsel in distress than in a tower? Hmm?
Or commit war crimes or atrocities.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Hide undead overlords.
Yeah. So whereabouts is this?
And I don't know where. I don't have a map. This is about the region that we're talking
Yeah,
of.
it gives you a rough geographic location.
Yeah.
So you know the road to take to where it is.
Is this one of those libraries that has a big white map on the wall?
A big white what on the wall?
Like a big map, like a tapestry of a map or something.
I'm sure there is a map in here somewhere, so you can kind of just point to it.
Kind of in here.
Yeah, well, that seems, let's see. Yeah, that might be it, actually. I think we should check this out.
Well, let's yeah. Elf, undead, rival barony. Oh, I miss managing estates.
Can I have that like on writing?
Can you what?
Can I have that in writing? Did you miss managing estates?
Well, and definitely not my brother's. Anyway, yeah, we'll have to check this out. I'm guessing it's probably like 3-4 days south of us from here.
I think it's 2 days, something
2
like
days.
that.
Something like that.
Well, we're not making it tonight, and I'm not going to be on the roads moving south during
No.
this.
But I want to make sure you're all on the right. Yeah, at least,
Yeah. Yeah, we need to head back to stock up and make sure Yeoman knows he might want to come back.
yeah.
He may want to come and stay with her or look in himself.
Yeah.
Like how it rolls me as crazy old man.
Yeah, it's been doing that all game.
God, but you have a sinking feeling in your stomach. Something's wrong.
We were still in the library?
Yes.
Oh. Hmm. Do you see anyone here? Something's not right. You hold this.
No, I don't. I'm staring at a map and looking at a book at the same time.
Dang it. Yeah, something's definitely not right.
What? What'd you say?
Watch out. I think we have to get out of here.
Yeah. All right. I'll close the book up, put it back, and then we'll start walking
Yeah.
out. After you, Bert.
Yeah, well, watch out for that Korean guy.
Neville is just Neville's a weirdo.
Okay. I'll say, God, but the whole time you have an uneasy, weighted feeling on your mind. Something's not right. Though difficult to place your finger on exactly what.
Where's that Carl fellow? Didn't you say you only took you'll only take about what? When should we meet him again?
Well, if you think something's wrong, we can go look in on him right now if you want.
Yeah. Something's not right.
Splish.
Are we close to that door that I came in from originally? Outside?
Yes.
All right. Well, I'm gonna hustle, go out the door, and we're not too far from the other door that we went into with Carl.
Yep.
So I'll whistle real loud, and then I'm just going in. I'm not even looking on the door. But I'll have my rapier out.
Okay. Give me a challenging perception. Just to be extra thorough.
Yeah, hang on. No, is that no? That's not.
Sounds quiet inside.
Carl.
He left the building. As far as you can tell, he's not arrived back yet. Looking into the room and around.
How big of a room is it?
6 meters squared.
I'll just do one full pass and then.
You look through, checking the bookcases. All seems quiet.
No, Bert. I don't know. And I'll sheath my sword again. I'm gonna look on the table to see if he. I'm gonna look on the table again. Look on the table, see if he had anything else.
You check the table.
What is that? There's no investigators there. It's just perception.
It's just perception.
Give me a roll a different one for looking.
It's okay.
On the table.
You rummage through the table quickly. You find nothing. Save for a sensation in your stomach too. Something is horribly, horribly wrong.
Alright. I'm gonna run back outside. Maybe those guards that I called to, are they still around?
Maybe we should check on Yarla. I don't know.
Well, that's where I'm headed right now. But I want to check to see if those guards are outside, if they saw him come out.
As you step outside, you can see a guard. he is following Carl, who has a book held over his head, outside in the rain, moving towards you rather briskly. The guard is struggling to keep up with the surprising pace of Carl. Sigurd.
What's the word? What happened? Where'd you go?
Pick up, man.
Carl, you all right?
He goes to give you a hug, Sigurd.
Are you all right?
The princess was said to have banished her husband, but my friend said he had been banished to a tower where he has hidden since. But that's not that important right now.
Speak up, man.
He's trying to give me a hug, or is he?
Yeah, he was trying to hug you, but he kind of like gives you a very, very loose pat on the shoulder. But
I was gonna say if it was, I wasn't gonna like. I mean, I'd give him a hug if he needed one, but I wasn't going to. Are you? What's wrong with you?
He doesn't manage to find the words. But with a very solemn look, he points back toward the Chilean temple where you had left Raya.
Yarla. And I'm at a dead sprint.
Okay. Sigurd.
No, and then I fall. It's muddy.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I'm running as fast as I can.
Water in your eyes, difficult to concentrate. You run down the road, Godbert, I assume, quickly behind, and there is a small crowd gathered on the steps of the temple. With me a second, as this is the perfect time for my mouse to frickin' break. There's perhaps a crowd of about 8 individuals gathered around.
Move! I got nothing. I can't. I'm
Okay.
choking up.
Yeah, they do not pay any attention.
I just start shoving. I don't even care that they're there.
Okay. You're gonna have to break through though, because they're gathered around. Oh, go away. You're not appropriate with your damn helmet.
What do you mean I use?
I don't know, but I ain't gonna use.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Like, I got nothing. I'm just pushing through as hard as I can, I guess.
Yeah, it takes you a minute, maybe more, Sigurd, to push people to one side. It's maybe 10 to 15. And in the centre is a woman on the floor on the steps with what looks like 1,000 small cuts on her skin. The steps are almost completely red with her blood. It is Yarla.
fella. I'm Sigmar's balls. Damn you gods!
Yeah, I'm gonna run over to him. I'm gonna lift her head up again, and I'm gonna look her over.
Gobbet.
Well, he's doing the field triage thing again for the
Okay.
medic.
The blood Godbert is pouring out of every single one of these cuts, mixed with the rain. The whole of the ground around you is soaked. And though you're able to bandage, she has long since passed.
Mercy on her soul.
Yeah, I'm gonna start. I'll start doing more, and then that quickly turns into Sigmar, and then I walk with my sword and shield out into the temple, and just kick the front doors open.
Okay. You are met with a small group of priestesses, most of whom looking sorrowful. Very much so.
I left her here in your care. What is she doing out in the rain on the sidewalk with cuts all over her, you pieces of shit?
One of the
Speak up!
more senior members approaches you.
Raya has long abandoned her. Her
That
presence
doesn't
here
explain
was
the cuts all over her.
for every attempt we made, for every prayer we made, another cut appeared. She had been cursed.
So you just kept doing it?
No. The moment we realized, we took her outside to...
Let her bleed out so that she doesn't get your beds all covered.
She had been marked.
So you abandon her.
As we must.
Be damned. Damn religious psychos.
All of the money I've
Fucking morons.
invested. All of the money I've invested into this temple. Ah, fuck you. And then I just turn around, slam the door shut. Alright. I don't know what to do, got hurt.
You have to.
I'm gonna pick her up and start walking to the stables where we had the carriage.
I think that's a good point to wrap up. And I would say I had no intention of killing her.
Uh-huh.
But her Wrath of the Gods rolls were basically you're fucking dead. All of them were really nasty.
Wrath of the Gods. What was that?
Yes.
Was that back at the Stone Circle?
She had a couple, but yes. Yeah, the one at the Stone Circle was pretty bad, and one further one was basically worse. She had like 7 bleeding conditions.
No. Well, I need another beer, you son of a bitch.
Oh, let's bring it back. First NPC death, and that was primarily through dice. Hating
Well,
her.
technically, she should have died in like the second episode of the
Yeah,
first
I mean, you
season.
saved
but
her.
We managed to smuggle her ass out, so...
You did.
Just, I'm not the one that's going to tell Yeoman.
Yeah, let Sighard do that. He's safer that way, right? Right?
Yeah. I mean, he traveled here in his cart, and his cart. So.
Yeah. Well, we don't need to do endeavor rolls because we're just going to go day by day right now. You guys have got stuff to do.
Yep.
You got places to go. You got things
Yeoman
to
get
do.
castrated by.
Yep. You know, pretty much know where the tower is. So.
You've got an idea about that. You've got an idea about a few things, and
Hey, Gottbert,
Yeah.
your daughter killed her.
I missed that.
She cut out her friggin' lady parts to save Yeoman.
Oh
That
yeah.
caused her to get shunned by.
Pretty sure it's the having all kinds of chaosy things in your temple.
that's a good.
Well,
Fall out with the god.
That's a good thing too.
he came back.
Well,
Yeah.
choose in a better place in another campaign. Gentlemen, thank you for being here.
Yeah.
Viewers, thank you for viewing. And we'll see you all in the future.
So much better when there's only two of us.
Yeah, I know, right? You get to do loads of stuff.
Yeah.
You need to make other people sick more often. See you around, viewers.
Bye bye.